just for a moment, imagine with me that an individual called you to a downtown office, and when you got there, they said, we have your name, and we see that you have been requesting for this, this, and this. We have the keys to the house, the keys to the car, and blase splee. And we are about to hand it all over to you. And I turn around, and I come back up with the bag, and I'm like, here you go. I just handed you the keys to your dreams. Do you tell me I don't want them? You just fired up that weed. I don't, no, I don't want the keys to my happiness, my relationship, my health, not from a person who smokes weed. How are you gonna feel? How's your family gonna feel? And how am I gonna feel after that? Let me tell you, you're gonna feel the same. All the shit that you were supposed to get and that you could have got, you don't have, you won't get. It's the same. You ain't getting your shit. You ain't had it. You ain't this shit. Ain't shit changed. The people around you are going to realize that you had the chance to change and to make all their dreams come true, and you didn't because of your judgment of another. They're going to be upset with you. Me, I'm not going to give a fuck. I got the keys. Like, I got the keys to what you mean. So I'm saying all that to say that I've had quite a few people speak to me about me and smoking my cannabis on these lives. Oh, you come with so much information, you come with so much this, you come with so much that, but then you smoke weed, and so it makes people feel like, let me be very clear. If you do not want, if you are choking in a restaurant, and I come to give you a Heimlich maneuver, and I put my blunt down and get ready, and you like, you smoke, get the fuck away from me. Let me grab my blunt and get the fuck home. That's how I view this. So to all of you all who tell me, yo, I be trying to send your videos to people and I be telling them, yo, you need to see this guy. He can help you heal. He can help you change. But you be smoking weed and they don't want to fuck with you. My response to that is, I smoke weed. So if you come to the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit, if you come to the House of Genesis for services, I will smoke weed before, after, and maybe during your services. If that bothers you, then you don't need to come here. I just want to put that out before we got into what we're going through. Because I've actually been challenging within myself, like, okay, I'm about to do this video, but let me not smoke. Fuck that. I don't want to present something and then you have an idea of who you are about to meet, and then you come and we sit down and talk, and I fire up a blunt and you get offended. You need to know I smoke beforehand. So now with that all being said, let's get into what we really came to talk about. Get this work. What is the Intentions and Manifestations Alchemy of Self program? First and foremost, let me just say that I call it a program so that I won't, watch how you, no, you say it how you say it. So I don't scare off the people that's scared of magic. I'm not going to keep buffering and filtering myself for those who are scared, those who are judgmental. No, the people who need it, who want it, and who are about it, they're going to get this work. So let's talk about this work. If you're scared of magic or the idea of magic, then this is for you. And let me tell you why. Because it will help you to understand that you see as magic, that you fear, that you think is cultish, that you think is all of this, is nothing of what you think. So let's first and foremost get that into the mind frame that I call it a program so that people can feel comfortable coming into it. It's really an introduction into magic. Let me be very clear. Mystical arts, magic, and sorcery. Those are three different things. I take my students through alchemy first. There's no need in trying to deal with magic and you don't even know about alchemy. Magic is a higher form. If you can't perform alchemy, then magic is far beyond your reach of being able to operate within. So the Intentions and Manifestations Alchemy itself literally is a program that allows you to become aware of and integrate you into the the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the foundations of magic, mystical arts, and sorcery. There we go. So when it comes to in alchemy alchemist. We're talking about changing lead to gold. We're talking about changing a base metal into a precious metal. You are the lead. We're going to use you as the lead, and you are going to turn yourself into gold. As an alchemist, when you are changing a base metal into a precious metal, you have to be in the kitchen every day. Every day. Alchemy is not something that you start and you come back and check on in a few weeks. So what this is not for people who don't have self-discipline, who don't have self-control. Matter of fact, let's just start from the beginning. Okay? Let's just go from the beginning. When we're talking about the intentions and manifestations, alchemy of self course, is not just a program, it's a life-shifting experience designed to help you master your mind, manifest your reality, and step fully into your divine power. Like, a lot of us only use a small amount of our power. So in the course for 90 days, you'll go through a proven system of intentional self-work, manifestation techniques, and ancient wisdoms and teachings from mystery schools and secret societies that I myself have extensive history in. And all of these things will help to reprogram your mind, to refine your energy, and to align you with your purpose. Because a lot of us out here say that we want to achieve things, say that we want to do things, bring things forward. You talk to people, it'll be like, you've been talking about doing that for the last year. How many of y'all have something that you've been wanting to do for the last year that can be achieved in less than 90 days? Listen, I'm asking you again. How many of you all have things in your life that you want to achieve, do, become, or whatever that can be done within 90 days that has not been done in at least a year? I'm going to raise my hand because I know that there's a couple things that I've been talking about for a year or two. Come on, y'all. Don't play. 2023. You were saying you was going to do it. Oh, I'm going to go on this type of diet. Oh, I'm going to eat like this. Or I'm going to exercise. Or I'm going to do this. Or I'm going to meditate. All of these different things that we haven't done. And these are ideas, but they're not plans. They're ideas, they're wants, they're desires that you haven't accomplished. If you have any wants, desires, experiences that you've had for over a year or two, and you have not accomplished yet, that can be done within 90 days, then you need to be listening up, okay? This is the exact type of thing for you. This ain't for people who really don't have no goals and ambitions. This is for people who want to achieve things. What will you gain from this course? All right, well, what will you gain from this course? You will gain master manifestation and intentional creation. Learn how to consciously shape your reality and attract what aligns with your purpose. Think about that. Think about the reality that you live right now. Think about your daily moves. Is this really what you feel like you're supposed to be doing? Do you feel like your daily movements every day for the last 90 to 120 days has been aligned with your purpose? If yes, type in 1 in the comments. If no, type in 0. If your last year of life is not aligned with your purpose, type in 0. Not like you all fucked up, but just, this ain't really where I feel like I want to be and I need to be doing more or different or whatever, right? This course also gives you deep self-discovery and personal alchemy. That's the point of it, personal alchemy. So it helps you to uncover and refine the hidden aspects of yourself, transforming limiting beliefs into pure power. So it's like, we'll move through the day and we'll be saying we want to do something, but we don't even start it. We don't even try it. We don't even lean in because we have not found that internal power, that internal belief, that internal, what's the word I'm looking for? Placebo. Do you believe that you can do what you say you want to do? Do you believe that you can achieve what you say you want to believe? Do you believe it? And a lot of times y'all don't believe it because of the life that you've been living. It's like, I've been constantly not doing it So what makes me think I can do it? The only reason you have not been doing it is because you don't think that you can do it. So you need that deep self-discovery and personal introspection, right? This also gives you enhanced focus and discipline. Now, see, this is where the benefit, not the spiritual, but the actual benefit, right? It trains your mind, body, and spirit to operate in alignment with your highest self. That literally is the foundation of the Intentions and Manifestation course. We figure out what your highest self is, what your divine purpose is, what your desires are. Do you have a list of 50 to 100 things on your to-do list right now? 50 to 100 desires, wants, and experiences that you want to accomplish, that you want to go through. That do you have a list right now, 50 to 100 to do, to accomplish? If you don't, how can you be? Because these ideas will just come to mind every now and then. You're sitting with somebody and they talking about a business idea and what they're about to do, and you like, damn, you know what? That's crazy, because I was thinking about doing something like that a year ago. I was like, oh, I could do. So that's dope. How you know what? I might go ahead and do mine. Boom. The idea that you already had, that you lost, just came back. What do you do with it? You talk about it with them. They leave, you continue on about your business. Nothing, nothing, right? This right here, it causes you to focus on those things and to execute them. If you don't have a to-do list, you're wasting time. So this forces you, it invites you comfortably and gives you the opportunity to create this. Okay. Also, the emotional and spiritual healing that you actually go through while on the course. Come on, it's a course that's designed to have you bring about the you that you want. So you got to think, if there's parts of you that do not serve you correctly, your fear, your anger, your lack of discipline, your fucked up eating habits, all of these things are emotional and spiritual default mode network operating systems that are at play. How do we change them? With focus. Emotional and spiritual work has to be focused on. Share this video if you're watching this, please. Okay? So the emotional and spiritual healing comes from the Intentions and Manifestations alchemy of self, right? Also, the daily rituals for lasting transformation. A lot of us are not transforming because we don't have rituals. Rituals are things that you do repeatedly at a certain time. Every Christmas, you put up a tree and you give presents out. That's a ritual. Every Sunday, you go to church. That's a ritual. Every morning, you get up and brush your teeth. That's a ritual. So rituals have to be focused on. You need daily rituals, weekly rituals, monthly rituals. So that way you never are allowed to forget. You never allowed to stray away. And this creates lasting transformation. Implement structured morning and night rituals, affirmations, and sacred practices to sustain your growth. So what we're saying is, you don't go through 2 weeks of growth, your money get better, you feeling good, and then all of a sudden now I'm about to start going to the club and going here and hanging out with these. No. Yeah, you doing good because you've been constantly working and focusing for 2 weeks. So now let's make that 4 weeks. Now let's turn that 4 weeks into 6 weeks. Let's turn that 6 weeks into 8 weeks. The Intentions and Manifestations Alchemy of Self course is a 90-day course, a 90-day program where you promise that you will tap into this every single day. You will write in that every single day. That's why I say this ain't for people who don't have self-discipline. And if you don't have self-discipline and you want self-discipline, then this is definitely for you. And then there's mastery over the elements of reality. Learn to work with the energetic forces that shape your existence. Wait, what do you mean? Well, in the Intentions and Manifestation course, we teach you about your personal daily, monthly, yearly vibrations, your life path number, your human design, your astrology, your numerology. We teach you about you, the aspects about you, and the elements that you have available for your experiences. So what I'm saying by that is that literally tomorrow, when I wake up and you wake up, my life path number is a 7. Yours is whatever it is. My yearly vibration is an 8. Big business and money, which is already seen with all of the progression things that have came with, okay? My monthly vibration might be a 6, which means that I'm really supposed to be focused on my family life and the things going on within my home. But today, my daily vibration is a 4. So with that being said, when I wake up, I know that all the things that I'm going to do should be in tune with 4 energy, right? Structuring, planning, putting the foundations up under things, getting prepared for the next step, right? And so when you have that understanding, now you have the understanding to the elements of your specific reality and how to work with them. See what I'm saying? So, okay, let's switch it up a little bit. What's included in this course? Like we talking about intentions and manifestations, alchemy of self, magic course, or introduction to magic course, right? It's an alchemy, right? It gets you prepared for magic, right? If you do not have the self-discipline and the focus to take yourself and change yourself into something greater, then why would you try to go into magic, which is taking the elements of the terrestrial realm and changing them to bring about a desire? My thing is, if you cannot work with the elements within yourself to bring about the desire, then you should not have access to touch the energies of the terrestrials. It's like, I can't get my life together, but I'm gonna go get me a woman and tell her, let me run her life. Let me lead her. You ain't leading your motherfucking self, which is why this is also initiation into our magic, sorcery, and mystical arts class. We do not accept students into, we don't even talk. Most of y'all, a lot of y'all don't even like, what do you mean? What magic class? Exactly. Until you went through this, you cannot go into the magic classes, into the mystical arts classes, or the sorcery classes, because you first have to learn how to manage your own energies. And that's what this course is really about, giving you the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on how to take a hold of your own energy, your own life, and your own existence, and to change it to what you desire. When you can do that, you're ready to go into magic then. So what's included in the course? Well, there's a 90-day structured curriculum. Each day is designed to bring mental clarity, spiritual alignment, and self-mastery, okay? The IAM Alchemy workbook and journal. So there's a workbook, okay? So the workbook is, I'm giving you all of the formulas. What's one thing about me? I've had courses and things and things where I take and they tell you stuff and it tells you, give me all your information. I give it to them and they be like, all right, well, here's what you are. Here's how you operate. Here's what you do. So this is how you need to go forward. And after that, you just, all right, do what they say. I don't operate like that. I give you the actual workbook that breaks down. And if I tell you, oh, today your energy is this and your placement is this, and I'm going to show you how I got that information. What does the formula come out with that? What did I use? What mathematical equation? What planets? What, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that we're talking about, I'm giving you the codes, okay? So that's what's in the workbook. The workbook is the codes for all of the things that you'll be following. The workbook is the so in alchemy, there are what we call the principles of alchemy. There's principles of alchemy, and these principles are explained, and then we show you how to utilize them throughout. Remember, this is alchemy of self. So I'm explaining these principles to you of alchemy so you can understand. That's one thing. I don't like people to follow me. Here, just do what I tell you to do. No, I like to inform and educate people so they can walk with me. We walk this down together, y'all. So you're going to have all of the principles of alchemy just like I do. That's what the workbook is about. It's explaining everything we're doing, every step, every mathematical equation, every planetary location. If I tell you this is what it is and this is how we doing it and this is why, in the workbook is telling you how I got that shit. I don't like them people who just try to talk to you and just want you to follow them blindly. I don't do that. So in that workbook, that's in there. Excited for it. Okay, Lillian, come on, get down. The daily affirmations and intentions. We're going to reprogram your subconscious with the power of word, thought, and vibration. These vibrations are spoken about in different ways through your day, your month, your years, internal, external. There's a lot of different things we go through. As far as the affirmations, those are things that we talk about and that we come up with together. You can come up with your own. I can give you some, when and how to use them, all of those different things. And then we have the powerful rituals and energy work. So again, rituals are something you do repeatedly, right? For a certain reason at a certain time to keep in mind of certain things, right? People go to church every Sunday to keep their divineness in mind. If every week I'm going somewhere to tell me, be a good person, make sure you this. Now, let's be clear. You really shouldn't have to do that. You should not have to go somewhere to know to be a good person. But if you need to, why not? Right? If you need to, why not have that? And if you need that, then once you get it and you start exercising it, that starts to be internal into the point where you don't need it. Okay. I've heard a person say, if you've been going to church for more than 7 years, your church don't work. After 7 years of church, you should be able to just not go no more. You know what I'm saying? Open your own church. Like, you know, that idea of you shouldn't have to keep going somewhere, but that's what rituals are. And even if you don't go, you know that that place is still there. It's still available for you to go to. So keep these things in mind. That's why I don't judge people who let me, matter of fact, just stop for a second and tell a personal story. I used to work at a homeless shelter that was also a returning citizens. So if you was in prison for 15, 20 years and you about to come home, they'll want you to live here for a few months, maybe 3 months or 90 days or a month or maybe 2, depending on whatever, for a certain amount of time before you go into society, okay? So at the time, I was real deep in the 5% culture, and I was oblivious to spirit, oblivious to higher realms, all of these things. And so this dude, it was like 5 in the morning, I'm at the desk, and the guy came out, and he had been in prison for like 20 something years for murdering like a whole bunch of people. He was like a stone cold killer. So he came out, and I'm, hey, what's up, OG? He was like, what's up, young? You all right? I'm like, yeah, we kicking it. What you about to do? He's like, man, I'm about to go in here and pray for a little bit. And then I'm going to the church service going on today. So I'm going to go and pray until it's time for service. And I was like, man, damn, bro, that's fucked up. They got you in prison and then they got you all indoctrinated into religion and all this, man. You God, man. The black man is God, man. Like, you don't need to go nowhere that they remind you of this, that, and the other. And I'm just talking all this shit about religion, right? He let me talk. He was just nodding his head shit. And then, you know, I finished and I'm thinking like OG finna be like, you know what? You right. You know, I'm thinking I just said some shit. You know me and my egotistical ass. And he looked at me, he said, let me tell you something, young. He said, you know what I was in prison for? I said, yeah, you murdered somebody. He said, nah, nigga, I murdered everybody, nigga. I said, what? He said, nigga, I murdered everybody, nigga. The women, the children, the men, the animals. Nigga, I didn't give a fuck, nigga. I'm an animal. And I'm looking at him. He say, and I didn't care about none of that shit. He said, and then when I got in prison and I just got to thinking and spending time alone, and then one of them came and said the word of God to me. And I went to the church and they started talking about the love of Jesus and the power of Jesus. And it resonated with me and it made me feel like, yes. And if Jesus will accept me because of all of this foul shit that I did and still allow me into the gates of heaven, I'm all for it. And he said, now let me tell you something. If you are telling me I don't need that shit, then what it's doing is it's taking away my idea that I can still be something, that I can still be accepted. And that will make me say, well, fuck it, and go back to what I was doing. So, youngin, I hear you, and everything you saying, I know it's probably some truth to it, but it's also some truth to that. Some of us need this religion shit to keep us from being the fucked up people we are. Don't take that away from us. All right, OG, my bad. I didn't say shit to him. I thought I said a whole bunch. I didn't say shit, right? So keep that in mind that when these people are taking part in religion, rituals, whatever it be, leave them alone. There's a reason for it, okay? When people are getting together with their family on Thanksgiving and Christmas and getting Christmas is this and Thanksgiving is that and then all that. Oh, I used to be one of them. I used to be one of. Shut the fuck up. Go do you. Go find your own rituals. Don't Come tell me why I shouldn't be doing. I don't do that no more. I don't care if you are a 7-day Adventist, a Mormon, a Christian. Hey, all praise is due to Allah. I love your religion if your religion love me. And if it don't, I love you for finding yours and I'll leave you alone. So I understand what ritual is. Rituals are things that we do to keep things in mind. As spiritual people, we have rituals. We have rituals, and every time we do them, we're not tapping in the spirit. No, we're tapping into the remembrance of it. Every morning when you light your candle on your altar, that is a ritual, and it's bringing something to your consciousness. Every morning when I put water on that, how is somebody going to come tell me? That's how, that me telling him don't go pray and don't go to church is the same as a person telling me don't light a candle and put no water on my altar. So let's let people live and make sure that we leave them alone and are focused on our own daily rituals. So again, intentions and manifestations, alchemy of self teaches you about, helps you to shift into and regulate into the rituals that you need to turn your life into what you want. See, that's the thing. We be too worried about what other people doing. Why am I worried about him going to church and going and praying? He's creating the life that he wants, and to do that, he needs to do that. We find out the lives that we want to live, and we find the rituals and the energy work that we need to exercise to make those things happen. That's what we're talking about when we're saying powerful rituals and energy work are included in the Intentions and Manifestations Alchemy of Self program. It's not a program that is a one size fits all. Here, y'all, here's your book, do this for 90 days. That's not what this is. Oh, no, 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 no. This is taking who you are, at what level you are, where you are, what you're doing, and figuring out where you want to be, what you want to be doing, and how you want to be doing it. And then putting the alchemy process together for that, turning that lead into that gold. Okay. We also have breath work, meditation, and visualization techniques that we'll talk about. Every couple weeks, we get on a call all together and we implement and introduce more techniques because we don't want to overwhelm you in the beginning. In the beginning, is stop doing the certain things and start doing. I'm going to stop smoking the blunts. I'm going to start doing my yoga and meditation every morning, and I'm going to write it in my journal, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. And if I write it in my journal, I have to do it. We'll talk about that in a minute. So, also, it includes exclusive teachings on manifestation, self-healing, and alchemy. This is a program. It's education as well as experience. So I'll be teaching y'all hidden knowledge that will forever change how you see yourself and the universe. Well, where you get this knowledge from? From years of having spiritual security clearances as a shaman, going into the interdimensional realms, going in and getting magic, going in and getting formulas, going in and receiving, information from entities and beings, as well as the secret societies that I have walked through. I am a member of quite a few different schools of thoughts, mystery schools, secret societies. Some of the ones that y'all might know of, if you start naming them, I'm probably that, as well as some of the ones that you probably have no idea of. So in all of these, I'm a 7 life path number. So I have that want to know the deep secrets. And so I have went into a lot of different schools and teachings and all of this to get what is deep in there, to bring it and be able to use it. And so what I've done is I've taken a lot of this information, a lot of these codes, a lot of these formulations, and I've put them together into, I've taken a lot of knowledge, which means to know, and I've put it in a order, which is now information, which is something that people can take and use immediately. Okay. So all of these, and also is included is, of course, access to a private community. You get to join a powerful network of like-minded individuals on the journey of self-mastery. So that's another thing. Hang around 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th broke one. You know what I'm saying? Hang around 9 angry people, you'll be the 10th angry motherfucker. A lot of us can't achieve the goals and the ambitions and the desires that we want because the people around us don't reflect that. A lot of us have the people that we've been around, and even though we are finding that we want to make a change, we need to make a change, or we're ready to make a change, our environment, it doesn't provide for that. It doesn't give us that. The people that I get to wake up and talk to every day, they're not talking the same I am. They're not checking into their journal to make sure they did. They not all of the steps that it's important to actually bring about a golden life. None of the people around you is doing that. So it makes it difficult. So when you start to communicate with, you getting up, you doing a Marco Polo or getting on a group call or just sending a text to somebody who's doing the same thing you doing. Yo, you in the alchemist kitchen today? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you manifesting this? Yeah, you doing this? All of it's in there. They doing the same. You doing it. They doing it. You have that community that supports you and your growth, and you are supporting them as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's the course, you know what I'm saying? That's what's included in it. Who is it for? This would be the section now where they say, all right, now tell them who it's for. Anyone needing to ready and needing to break their cycles and step into their power. I'm gonna say that again. Anyone needing to and ready to break cycles and step into their power. Some of us have been involved and included in cycles, like me getting up every morning, doing my personal hygiene, and then firing up a blunt. Wait, what happened to meditation? What happened to yoga? What happened to journaling? Yo, you in a fucked up cycle right now. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't doing nothing wrong. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I ain't harming nobody. But you ain't doing what's right. And this is a destructive cycle. And I'm speaking on myself. I'm speaking literally live and direct, real life information. For the last few months, I've been getting up because I went through some shit emotionally, and so it shifted my energy. And coming out of that, it shifted me into a get up, sit down, smoke, regulate yourself. Okay, let's get to it. I'm not in that mindset no more. I'm not hurt. I ain't sad. I don't give a fuck. Why am I still in the same cycle? Because it's comfortable. Get up, do my personal hygiene, smoke, you know what I'm saying? No, get out of that fucking cycle. These cycles of comfort. Your goals, your desires, your rewards and awards are right on the other side of your uncomfortability. Our desires, rewards, and wants is right on the other side of our uncomfortability. So these comfortable cycles that we have, we need to get out of them shits. And I'm ready to break mine. You see what I'm saying? And I'm ready to step into my power. Lillian said, I wasn't understanding the level of community you were providing. I am ready and been tired. I had pieces to a puzzle I couldn't cross-reference with a picture. I'm ready. Let's get it, Lillian. Let's get it. You feel me? Me too. I'm ready too. You know what I mean? Because same, baby. I was in my own, you know what I'm saying, cycles based off of what I went through instead of where I'm going through. We get out of the cycles of what we went through and we get into our self-power of what we going into. That's how you step into your power. Who else is this for? Those people who are seeking spiritual, mental, and emotional mastery. See, this is a different level. Some people they like how I just spoke on being in the cycles and needing to do. No, they operating, they doing, but their mastery of their mindset, their emotions, and their spirit is weaker than they would like it to be. What do I mean by that? I mean, oh my God, I be at work and I just be so fucking aggravated and they just be like, oh, and I be like, and I just be ready to get the fuck. Okay, hold on. You need some control over your emotional mastery. Man, I be around these people and they be like this, and I be like, let me get the fuck on. And then I just be like, and I be, and then, you know what I'm saying? And then I just get aggravated with these people when they be, and so then I get to thinking like, and then I be like, when I think like that, I be like, man, shit, I'm just gonna stay the fuck away, or I'm just gonna. You need mastery of your mental, you know what I'm saying, energy, and then the spiritual. Some people don't have mastery of their spiritual energy. Now, what do we mean by that? That would be like, so I like to speak of spirit as the vibration that's given off by your character. A lot of your spiritual energy is based in your character. This is why I have a strong spiritual energy, because I have a strong character. So my spirituality is very strong and is very attractive, but the physical part that resembles that can be How did my man say? No, we not intimidating. Some people just intimidated. Sometimes it can be intimidating, or people feel intimidated by it because our response to the physical realm is not as filtered as it is, because I care about the spirit so much that I will say a hard truth to you before I tell you a soft lie. Some people will tell those soft lies. They need to work on their spirituality. And I'm not saying you need to be an asshole type of person. No, because even when I'm being an asshole and I'm speaking to people in a way that I don't cuddle them or care about their emotional or their feelings, I can use some spiritual work. That's my mental. And so that mental and spiritual, a lot of times they clash. A lot of times your mental and emotional clash, and a lot of times your emotional and your spiritual clash. So those three bodies of energy is something that we need to learn to level and to have control of. This program is perfect if that's what you need. Also, people who want to understand and apply the laws of manifestation, right? People might be good in their spirit, you know what I'm saying? They good in their works, they good in their practices. No, I'm operating like I should be. But my levels of manifestation, I don't manifest like I feel like I should. I'm not making money. Like, oh, trust me when I tell y'all, oh, the money is a part of it. Listen, this literally covers all aspects of your life. Let me be very clear. Your health is going to improve doing this. Your finances is going to improve doing this. Your relationships are going to improve doing this. And watch this. I don't say this much, and I actually don't like when I hear people say this, but I can say this right now. I guarantee that if you follow the intentions and manifestations, alchemy of self program procedures, and you follow them every day for those 90 days, I guarantee all aspects of your life. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And I don't make guarantees. I don't make guarantees in the medicine realm. Oh, I guarantee the snake venom will heal you. Oh, I guarantee the 7 gram will take away the PTSD. I guarantee that. I don't know. But in this, I guarantee. And this is from me, from the individuals who've had it. I got testimonials. If y'all want to see some testimonials, we're going to post some testimonials about people who have taken this course, taken this class, taken this. All right. So if you just want to work on your laws, if you just want to work on applying and utilizing the laws of manifestation, if you are not familiar with the laws of manifestation and you would like to learn them, if this is you like, wait a minute, I hear about people talk about manifesting, but I thought they meant like when you want to do something, you just be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna do it, and then you just try real hard until you no. Manifesting is a skill. It's an art. It's a formula. Do you know the formula of manifesting? There are certain things that need to be mixed together, applied, certain things that need to be done. I told somebody the other day, the only reason you failed is because you did it on that day. Only reason you failed is because you did it on that day. There's a conference that I wanted to put on, that I have been wanting to put on for a long time. And finally, the people, the energy, the places, the finances, everything has finally come together where I can do it. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to put it on next year. Wait, nah, next year is a 9 for me. I put it on next year, it's gonna fuck it up. So I'm gonna wait till the year after. The only reason I'm gonna fail is because I did it in that year. The only reason you failed because you did it on that day. Only reason you failed because you did it that month. Because it was in the laws of manifestation that this month should be observed for this, and this day, the energy was going this way for this. Do you know which way your energy is going? Do you know if the flow is for financial gain in business, or if it's for ending and finishing? Or is it for starting and beginning? Or is it for change in travel? Just like you know your life to have numbers. Okay, well, let's know the formulas of our months, of our days, right? Let's know all of these intricate and customized energy portals that you have, because that is part of the formula of manifestation. This is why again, a lot of this was brought up in these mystery schools that I've been through. And it's like, now I'm understanding why they teach certain things in the mystery schools as opposed to just general information, because you're not even going to pay attention to it if they just put it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to be a testimonial. I've been rocking with you for a while, but solo, I need a teacher. Real talk. You know I'm here. You know I'm here. And you've been working. You've been working. You are you a testimonial right now. Let me be very clear. You a testimonial right now. Like you just said, you've been rocking with me for years. You're a testimonial of people. You're a testimonial of what it really takes to bring about change. People come to me and think they're going to do one ayahuasca trip, one mushroom session, one snake venom, and go back and everything is going to be okay. Some people have been traumatized and living in this trauma for 5, 10, 15, 30 years plus. The idea that you're going to come and spend a day with me at the pad, the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit, or spend a week with me at the House of Genesis and everything is going to be fixed is not real life. You are real life. You are a real life testimonial. You have been coming for almost 5 years. And it started off where you wasn't sharing a whole lot. You just like, give me what I came for. Then it was, give me what I came for and let me tell you something. Then it was, give me what I came for. Let me tell you something. I'm going to listen to what you had to say. Then it was, give me something what I came for. Let me tell you something what you had to say, but I got some more to say to that. And then it was, okay, let me share everything. And now we're at that space. Now we can get ready to go further. And I'm going to stop there. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is you are already a testimonial. This is the type of people I like to work with because you take your shit serious. So, who else is this for? Listen to this one. Leaders, healers, and truth seekers wanting to refine their craft. Wait a minute, Seven. How is it that taking your 90-day intentions and manifestation alchemy of self program is going to help another leader or healer that want to refine their craft? Because what I just said about Lillian and about how she's been coming for 4 or 5 years and constantly working on herself. And then I have people who I've seen 2 times. They came and got some mushrooms, or they came and did ayahuasca one time, or they did whatever, and they disappeared. When I talk to other healers, now I'm putting it out there. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong or right. When I talk to other leaders, healers, truth seekers, when they talk about dealing with their clients, there's a lot of people who want to just come around and try some shit, just want to come around and say they did some shit, just want to come around, and they're not really dedicated to the healing. They're not really dedicated. And so this 90-day program, it is actually the foundation for all of the people who work with me. My clients, I'm not into, these one time, let me do a session, I'm into, I need to deal with something. I need to work on myself. I need to heal. I need to change. Okay, let's do a 90-day container. Okay, and we go from 90 days from beginning to end. We're addressing everything, their diet, their mindset, their environment, the use of alcohol, drugs, sex, and other like their finances. We get personal. We get into everything. I'm in your life. You want to change your life? You need some assistance? I need to know about your life. Now we're going to hold you accountable for your life. Okay, what do you want to do? We've taken account. When I say, well, what is this? What is this? How much do you do this? That's counting. Now I'm going to have you account. Okay, well, how much do you want to do that? How much do you feel like? How much should be? Oh, you want to stop doing that altogether? Okay. You want to change that to only once a week? You want to change that to only, okay, cool. Now we're going to go through accountability through those 90 days. Yeah, I'm caught. You ain't do that today, did you? All right, cool. Good job. Let's make sure it's 2 more days you don't do it. Then I congratulate you on the 3rd day. 2nd day will be the hardest. You don't get the congratulations. I'm going to have your eyes like, you know what I'm saying? And so with me, it's like we got to take this serious and walk through. So the 90-day intentions and manifestation alchemy of self is what my clients do. We do 90 days together and change their lives. Those of y'all who come see me and you do a Cambo ceremony or you do a snake venom, that's for a community. That's what that's really about. Community involvement, getting together with another community. But do I think that you all are really trying to make a change? No. And that's no disrespect. I fucks with y'all, and I'm glad y'all fuck with me. Oh, you doing this in a Cambo session? I'm gonna come through do Cambo. Oh, you doing the snake venom? I'm gonna come do. Okay, cool. Like you doing Changa or whatever we doing, and you come around. I feel like you coming for the community, but people who are ready to make a change, yo. If you ain't got 90 days to give yourself, you don't take yourself serious. So why would I take you serious? As far as like changing, like I'm not judging. Let me be very clear. You're either here for community involvement or you're here to make a change. Most are here for community involvement. Oh yeah, I'm part of the pad. I fuck with the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit. Seven, my guy. I go through there. Oh yeah, you did Cambo yet? That shit crazy, ain't it? Yo, that snake venom, that shit nice though, right? Yo, oh you did ayahuasca? I did ayahuasca once, but look, I'm really trying to. That's that community shit. But when somebody is saying, look, this disease got me fucked up. These bad habits got me fucked up. This lack of spirituality got me fucked up. Or I'm not even fucked up. I just want to make a change. I need some character growth and development. I need to heal this cancer. I need to heal this, you know what I'm saying, blood disease. I need to, those people, like, we got time. They're not looking for no 2 days, 3, no. 90 days is a minimal. Because after 90 days, we going to back up and look at everything we've accomplished and where you at now. And we're going to decide, do we need to jump back in for another 90? You know what I'm saying? That's the increment of time that lets me know, no, somebody is serious about their change. So when it comes to intensive manifestation, there's only one way to approach it, and that's serious. And so now other healers, other people who do these works, that's what I mean when I say that this is for you. Come and try it out yourself, and you'll see what's involved in it. And then you go, yo, I'm gonna give this to my clients moving forward. You know how many people have taken this course and then be like, yo, yes, you can offer this to your clients. Yes, you could take this and utilize it for your people, because then you can see where they're at, what they're doing. You're turning lead to gold. We dealing with alchemy, not trying something, not just seeing, not just, doing something so we can make sure that we can promote it, which all is dandy and fine. Right? Because you got to think there's reasons for everything. But what I'm saying is this is for that. So leaders, healers, and truth seekers wanting to refine their craft, I invite you to go ahead, jump in, check it out, and see if it's something you want to offer to your people. And then lastly, anyone tired of surface level self-help and ready for deep, longing transformation. Anyone tired of surface level self-help and are ready for deep, lasting transformation. When these people tell y'all, oh, I got this self-help technique, it's like me telling a person who wants to be an NBA star, oh, I got this cool ass way to dribble, I'm gonna teach you. All right, there you go. And then I dip. What the fuck? No. If you want to become a star, you need a coach. It ain't no one thing I'm gonna teach you. It's not no one affirmation. Oh, just say this and journal This is not self-help. These are motivational. That's what those are. I call those motivational tools. They're not self-help tools. They're motivational. So when you're in a self-help thing, if you're in the Intentions and Manifestation Alchemy of Self program, somewhere down the month, you'll want to listen to one of them, whatever they say, whatever they do. It's like, okay, yeah, I needed that motivation while I'm going through the self-help. This is real self-help. This is real self-help. How is it self-help and it hasn't caused you to take an accountability for what you have been or haven't been doing? Saying, I am great, I am great, I am beautiful. Adding that mantra and you know you're not doing great and you're really being an ugly person, get the fuck. That ain't no self-help. That's delusional. This is real self-help. It's not just another course. It's a commitment to your highest evolution. So if you're ready to stop waiting and start creating the life you deserve, this is your sign. The Intentions and Manifestations. If you're interested, inbox or DM me Intentions and IAM. Intentions and Manifestations. I am. Yeah, you like that. I am. You say what you are, we decide what you are, and we turn you into what you are. We bring that out of you because you are it already. That's the R in you that's asking to come out. You just got to bring it out. And you need the formula to bring it out. You need the time, the attention, the accountability, the focus, the community, all of these things. And that's what this is about. So if you're interested, inbox or DM IAM and send your email address. You have to send your email address so I can email you the program. If you're interested, inbox or DM me IAM and put your email address in there, and I will send you all the information. The program is starting April 1st. That's not a lot of time to get ready, Seven. Oh my God, what do I need? Listen, I handwrite your journal. Oh, we didn't talk about the journal. Okay, we talked about the workbook that has all the formulas and all that. The journal is a 90-day journal. It's handwritten by me. I handwrite everything in this journal. The reason for that is for my spiritual security clearance. If you ever wrote a petition, a magical petition, you know what I'm saying, on your parchment paper with your dragon's blood or whatever type of ink, you know what I'm saying, I use the feather pen. My petitions that I write when I go into the interdimensional realms, I have notoriety. I have a spiritual security clearance in those realms. So when I bring things back, magic, information, energy, all of this. So when I write these, this is me giving you all the visitor's pass. I'm putting the magic in your book. This is a magic book that you will be receiving. It's a magic book that I write, and it's opening up the realms of the manifestation realms. And you are using that, and you are bringing what you want, what you desire, and you're implementing it in there. And then you're doing the magical work. The magical work is to write in there what you're going to do. All you have to do is write what you're going to do. This is very simple. Never, ever, ever write anything unless you're going to do it. And that's all that you're responsible for. You might write, like on the first day on some of mine, on the first day I'll write, eat 3 fruits. I might write that, eat 3 fruits. Day 1, eat 3 fruits. Tomorrow I'll get up and do all type of shit. Oh, I ain't no fruit. Going in the book, eat 3 fruits. I'm gonna go eat a banana and then eat some strawberries. And then later on, I'm gonna eat an apple. And I'm gonna go in the book and put a check mark, go on the other side, ate 3 fruits. I have manifested. You go through this 90 days. The promise is that you will write in this book 90 days straight. Now, let me be very clear. Some days I write in the book. Tomorrow, I do nothing at all or whatever the fuck I want. And so that day when I wake up, I'm not obliged to do anything, and it doesn't matter. It's not oh, you have to do something every day. No, you have to do whatever you write in the book. The book is the magic. It's already a magical book. And when you write what you're going to do in there, it's taking note of that. And then when you do what you said you're going to do. Now, also, there's a list. Remember that list that you got together of the 50 to 100 things you want to manifest in the next 90 days? This is the work list. Now, that's the goal. That's what you want to do or have accomplished in 90 days. Whatever it is that can be done in 90 days. Now, there is a formula of operations to every one of those goals. So if one of the goals is to take the 30-day herb class, you have to sign up for the class, you have to pay for the class, you have to and have to go to the class. Those are the things that have to be done. All right. So first thing, sign up for the class. Second thing, pay for the class. Third thing, go to the class. Fourth is graduate the class, right? It's 30 days. All right, cool. So when the thing starts, right, and it's like, all right, well, what I'm gonna do tomorrow? Because you still fill out the night before. What I'm gonna do tomorrow? If you got to go to work 9 to 5, then you write in there work 9 to 5. Now you have before 9 and after 5. That block of 9 to 5, you got to go to work. Whatever that is, you just scratch that out. Before 9, get up, meditate. You might write that in, do some yoga. You might write that in the night before. If you write it in the night before, do it. After 9 o'clock, okay, when I come home, I'm going to do this, do that, do it. So it doesn't matter if you got a full-time job, if you ain't got no job, if you ain't got no income, it doesn't matter. None of that matters because we're turning yourself from who you are to who you want to be. And we got 90 days to do that. So as you're filling this out, boom, okay, well, I want to get into this 30-day herb class. So the first thing I have to do is sign up for it. Tomorrow, the energy is a 9. There's every day there's gonna be, it's gonna tell you your energy. There's so many things, codes in there that let you know. So the energy is a 9, and it's like that's completion. I'm not about to fill out an application for a class that I want to take on a day that represents completion. I'll wait till tomorrow. So with that being said, today I'll do oh well, it's completion. So I'll go and finish whatever it is that you haven't finished or right? And then the next day you'll go and fill out the application for the herb class because it needs to be done, one, but it needs to be done on a day that represents the energy that supports that. Okay. All right. And so as we go through this 90 days, now, as you will see, is the first week, we start out real slow. It's real slow because we're going to get into a lot of responsibilities, but we want you to just get that endorphin flush from accomplishing a mission. So eat a fruit, get up and do yoga. You might not have did you get up and you do yoga. Oh, good shit. Don't do yoga again tomorrow. Do it again the next day. Don't overdo it. Don't force yourself like, okay, I'm about to every day just be, nah, we got 90 days. We're going to walk into it. And every time. So as you're writing these things, you're going to see that every time you execute one of these goals, there's an endorphin release. Every time you save that much money that you said you had to save, there's an endorphin release. You reward yourself for doing right internally. And this is going to constantly feed you. So by the time we get to day 21, you're going to be hooked on accomplishing. And then you can start filling that mug out thick because now you're understanding time and space. A lot of us don't even understand how much time we waste until we're accountable for it. So we're accountable for the time in this journal. Every hour you wake up to every hour you go to sleep, you're accountable for in this journal. You don't have to write it in there, but you're seeing it. You're visualizing it. Remember, I told y'all it's a lot of magic in this. One is visualizing something every day, looking at your goals every day, looking at your rituals every day, looking at these different things, even if you're not doing them, seeing them implements it, which changes your internal vibration. This is a vibratory thing. When you change lead to gold, lead vibrates at one frequency, gold vibrates at a different frequency. So you will start to see the frequency change within you. And when your frequency changes, your frequency attracts like frequency. So now you'll start to bring into your environment the type of people, the type of opportunities, the type of finances that match your golden vibrations. Oh my goodness, listen, I'm talking to y'all, but I don't know if you know I ain't talking right now. I've done this. Okay, hold on, let me go a little deeper. I created this magic spell, this alchemy of self magic course. I created it. Okay. I started studying under some master sorcerers and magicians and just really going deep in, and just the deeper I went, the explaining of everything we were doing and how we were doing. And one of my teachers spoke on one of the spells that I used to utilize, and he spoke on when him and his wife created it. And I was like, wait, what? And it made me sit back as a reverse engineer and look at everything that he did, because he said he created it. So when he said that, I'm like, okay, I reverse engineered it. And I was like, yo, this is dope how he did this. And it made me, it inspired me to create my own. Just so y'all know. And that's what this is. So once I created it, I did it a few times myself. And I still have, that's the beauty of it, is when you finish, you still have the journal. You'll have it forever. It's a grimoires, a book of shadows, and a book of mirrors all in one. Baby, when I tell you, right? So I still have mine, and you can read in there how the magic works. Because let me tell y'all, if y'all into ancestral works, let me tell y'all something. In the oath in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? You put in the oath that you're gonna do whatever you say you're gonna do, and you do that, and you speak to whatever powers it be, whether it be the ancestral, the celestial, you know what I'm saying, the law himself, however you see your larger, you know what I'm saying, right? So I tapped in on some ancestral shit on one of mine, and I started to understand by how things were playing out, that when you make a plan 3 months ahead of time, it is shared ancestrally. So if you say you're going to school for the next 90 days and you're going to be going to Wayne State University and you're going to be taking up this, and you deal with ancestral works, the ancestral realms is sharing that information. 2 months in, you will meet the ancestral realms are handling things that they have unhandled that needs to be done here through us, right? So now knowing that you'll be in class in this school for the next 3 months, boom, the ancestral realms has these workings going together where, oh, okay, well, your ancestral lineage is dealing with so-and-so, they're going to school, you need to have them meet this person and they going to introduce them to this, that, and the other, which is going to bring about this because they've been wanting this. And so if they go through this, this is how they're going to find their way into it. So at the beginning of the 3rd month, you meet somebody, y'all link, y'all click, y'all talk, the shit you've been asking for, the shit you've been working for, the shit you've been praying for. This person has it. They bring you to their house, y'all kicking. You like, damn, I've been looking for them. He like, man, I don't even use them no more. You can have mine. This motherfucker just gave you the shit that you've been desiring over the last 3 years. It's happened. But the reason it happened is because you was in alignment with the plans that you said you was going to do. But 30 days in, your professor, oh, he's prejudiced. He don't like me. He pick on me. I think I'm just going to drop out this semester and I'll go back next semester, and you do some fly shit like that. And then a month later, you like, man, I don't never get what the fuck I pray for or what I'll be trying to manifest. And I don't understand because I keep burning candles and I keep doing it. Motherfucker, we sent it to you. You fucked up the whole play because you didn't do what you said you was going to do. 90 days of doing what you say you gonna do, you will be amazed at how certain things come together that you didn't even know was gonna lead. And sometimes you meet people and that person ain't even somebody you're gonna, doesn't matter. They was just meant to connect you with somebody else. And now, and the way these things work, when you're 30, 60, 90 days dedicated to your own plan of growth and development, the ancestral realm knows exactly where to drop shit. Your God knows exactly where to drop shit. Your spirits, that guards and guardians and guides, know exactly where to leave shit because this is the plan, right? A lot of y'all don't stick to the plan and wonder why you'll never get your blessing. So this is part of, again, accountability. Nah, I ain't no felon, baby. You didn't accomplish it today. Okay, we'll do it tomorrow. It's got to be done. The idea of doing it today was the idea of, but look at your personal day vibration. Did you pay attention to that? Yeah, this doesn't support that. You needed to get that way, and the current of energy was moving that way, and you jumped your ass in and went this way instead of that way. Don't worry about it. In 3 days, it'll be going that way. So we'll just, over the next 2 days, prepare you and make a lighter load to get it in. And this is how you have to. But like I said, once you get to that 21-day point, it's like that, like, oh my goodness, like I'm accomplishing so much. A lot of people accomplish half of their goals within the first 30 to 45 days. Word is bond. You see what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing. Do I have any questions, comments, concerns? Hold on, let me check the book. See, I keep forgetting, you know what I'm saying? Just don't put all of the responses up. So I got to go in here and check. Do I got any questions, comments, concerns about the intentions and manifestations, alchemy of self course? You know what I'm saying? Any questions, comments, concerns? I need that and the venoms, please. You know how to do. You know what to do. Y'all know how to get at me. My weekly journal ritual is watching your lives. Shout out to you, Jared. DC Eastman. Yeah. So I already have what we got, 4 or 5 people on deck for the intentions and manifestations. I don't think I want to do more than 10. So, because again, y'all gotta remember, I write these magic books out by hand, all 90 pages for everybody who's taking this course is going to have a magic book wrote by hand by me. So I don't be wanting, you know what I'm saying? This is a real exclusive type of shit. So if we're at like 5 now, we got room for maybe 5 more. So we, you know, if you one of those 5 to 7, if I really have a large, like, come on, you gotta let me in. I'll take 12 because we'll team up as accountability partners. Because y'all gotta remember, I'm building with y'all. I'm building with y'all as a team, but also one-on-one throughout this whole thing, right? We gonna accomplish all of these goals, y'all. We gonna turn lead to gold. I'm a master at alchemy. That is what I do. That's what I do. I transform people. I transform mindsets. I transform lives. This is what I do. Okay. And so I'm showing y'all some of the formulas so you can do this at your own rate. After this, you have all of the formulas. You can do this again. Now, there has been people who will be like, nah, I want yours, and they do it with me more, and I appreciate the support. But I give you all the formulas. You can go and create your own and do it moving on. Okay. So again, thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in. I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on. If you're interested in this, inbox me or DM me. IAM, and also supply your email address so that I can you know, email you the rest of the details and everything. We're starting April 1st. So if you want to get in, I would advise you to get it in now because I got quite a few workbooks to create for my peoples. So get it in now if you want to get it in. And if you're really interested, go ahead and start getting your to-do list together, 50 to 100 things that you want to accomplish over the next 90 days. And if you're interested in intentions and manifestation and you don't want to take my course, but you want to do that, then just set a 90-day starting on the 1st of April. You could do it with us, not doing it with us. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds weird, but do your own thing. If you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, actually take part in this. But I would invite you to take part in this. This is a great thing. If you want to watch some testimonials, inbox me. I am testimonials. I'll send you a few of them. But other than that, man, you know, that's what it is, man. I'll be coming on talking more about it, you know what I'm saying? Things like that until all of the seats are filled, all of the workbooks are purchased, and we have a nice team to walk into this. So with that being said, as always, tell somebody you love them in a language that they can understand it in. Peace.